Those of us in the front lines are seriously dedicated to this work.
For 4 decades.
Growing from only serving about 12 families at a time to now serving hundreds of families at a time.
Wings has given women and men the courage to break free from abuse and move toward a safer and brighter future.
What people need to understand is the most dangerous time for a victim is when they're trying to leave.
As the largest domestic violence organization in Illinois, Wings program is the only one in the state with 2 safe houses. To protect survivors, their exact locations are undisclosed, but one is in the northwest suburbs, the other on the city's southwest side.
From there, our families can move into different kinds of housing, but usually apartments where they can stay for up to 2 years and really fully recover financially and emotionally from what they've gone through.
Wings provides both emergency and transitional housing, counseling, and case management, offering a safe haven, a support system, and a chance to break the cycle for this generation and the next.
Which is our goal. Our goal is to be out of business.
Rebecca Darr is the president and CEO of Wings program and has been working toward that goal for more than 25 years.
The number one reason that people don't leave is money and fear. Number one reason people go back is money. They don't have the financial resources to move forward.
That's why the organization also supports those fleeing dangerous situations with legal education, budgeting, and career goals.
We have found that when they go through our 2-year transitional program, we have a 100% success rate that they don't go back to the abuser they left and they don't go forward to a new one.
During their stay, Wings also works with kids, assigning each child an advocate.
Children believe that 1, it's their fault, 2, that somehow they can stop it. And we know neither of those are true.
Sadly, countless domestic violence situations end in tragedy.
And that's the ultimate control that the abuser has over them, is to take their life.
That's why Darr explains it is key for women and men experiencing abuse to create a safety plan.
And I want to make sure that viewers know that it isn't just hitting. We've had survivors come to us who have experienced years and years of emotional and psychological abuse and were never hit, not even one time. And what they have said is that emotional abuse is just as scarring on the inside as physical is on the outside.
She says the Illinois Domestic Violence Hotline is the best place to start.
We really are trying to meet each and every survivor where they are and understand that most survivors try to leave 7 times before they finally are successful.
Amanda Pyron heads the network advocating against domestic violence, which leads the Illinois Domestic Violence Hotline. It can be reached at 877-863-6338.
The first question we ask at the Illinois Domestic Violence Hotline is, are you safe? Because first and foremost, we want to make sure that someone can talk to us when they call, that they aren't in any immediate danger.
The hotline averages more than 160 calls per day.
Most of our calls do come from survivors, and so the fact that we can answer contacts via text, chat, or phone in English or Spanish and have access to over 240 other languages is really critical.
In 2024, the hotline received 58,803 contacts originating from 96 of the state's 102 counties. Whether it's by phone, text, or live chat, it is completely confidential.
Leaving isn't safe for every survivor, but staying isn't either. And so we want to make sure that we can always offer the best option for a survivor at a particular point in time.
The hotline works to connect those experiencing abuse with emergency shelter and crisis intervention.
So we really are a foundation for access to services in the greater Cook County region and throughout the state.
Pyron and Darr are also highlighting the passage of Karina's Law.
When there are guns in the home, the victim is 500 times more likely to be killed. And Karina Gonzalez was killed in Little Village. She had an order of protection against her husband. They did not take his guns. He had the guns, went straight to her and killed her and their daughter and shot their son, who lived.
The bill requires firearms to be removed from an abuser if they are served an order of protection. It's a positive step forward, but the work and the need continues.
we need the community's support to do more. Many people think that the government, local, city, state, and federal, funds everything that we do. That could not be farther from the truth.
WING's program relies on donations, while the hotline is funded in partnership with Chicago's Department of Family and Support Services.
One of our biggest challenges at the hotline is that we receive more calls for shelter than we can place people in housing.
Pyron points to an alarming statistic from last year. For 130 days, there were no available beds or cribs in domestic violence shelters in the city.
And it's incredibly frustrating for our advocates who hear these stories every day and hear people crying on the phone that they're in an unsafe home.
Still, she says hotline staffers are highly trained and will help guide callers, weigh their risks, and place them into emergency housing as soon as possible.
Trust your instincts and reach out for help. It doesn't cost anything to reach out and ask for help or ask questions, and the earlier you do, the more you can plan.
If you or someone you know needs help, the Illinois Domestic Violence Hotline number is on your screen. Meanwhile, there are powerful ways you can make a difference. You can support organizations like WINGS and the network by donating, volunteering, serving on a board, or even shopping one of 3 WINGS retail stores where every purchase helps. Reporting downtown, Casey Cronis, Fox 32, Chicago.